Thank you. Thank you, thank you. This is Sir David the Bard. And I just had an idea. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. I just had an idea. And I don't get those too often. Anyway, I'd like to have a website. But I don't know shit about getting a website. And I really can't afford to do it myself. If one of you wrote in and says, I'll do it for $150, I don't have an extra $150. I'm still raising my kids too. I'm not struggling, but I'm struggling. Just like the rest of you that have kids. If anybody out there would help me build a website that I could link over to my YouTube so that other people can actually come in, and it sounds like I'm trying to get bigger and bigger and more famous. I ain't famous. I'm not even famous in my own family. A prophet is not known in his own land. So, the reason I want to have more input is I'm actually telling you not the goddamn truth. I wouldn't say that. Yes, I would. Anyway, the more people that watch, there's more money that comes in. And we all can do better. You know, we're almost up to 1,000 pounds of rice in like 8 days. And I have a limited exposure because you don't want to see anything. Damn. Now, I did take my meds this morning, and they should be working. It was 2 or 3 hours ago. I've been working all morning with my little one, Allison. She just takes a camera to a new height. She's made 2 or 3 videos for you. Commercials. She likes the commercials. She really does. And I'm trying to get Abigail to do it. She's 14, and she doesn't want to do shit. What are you going to do? Grab a kid and put him in front of the camera and shake him until social services shows up and goes, that looked like abuse. I don't know. That was motivation. My kids will say, they have for years and years. I was a father at 19. He says, I think I've been abused. And I said, no, we don't call that abuse in our family. We call that an adjustment. Sometimes you'll get a full tune-up, but sometimes you just need an adjustment. And it's amazing how well they work after they've been adjusted. Anyway, if you have the talent to help me put a website together that when you hit Google, it'll say Philippine hungry kids or donations or new caribou, and then have the credit cards there. I have more trouble with putting shit up. I just am not raised in it. You people are raised in it. I never heard of a computer until 1970. And they were like a freight train. They were big and they were heavy. Laptop, no, unless you were the Jolly Green Giant. So please, I've had a wonderful editor. He's anonymous, and you've seen his work, and it's damn good. And I appreciate him. So far, he hasn't sent me a bill. If he does, I'm taking it out of your money. I don't have the money to send him, and I don't have the money really to send somebody a website. Certainly, if someone says I need $50 or $100 to create you a really nice website with a lot of animation on it and kids and you know, creativity, I could get $100 out of my own pocket. If you let me pay over time, $10 a month, 10 months you'll be paid. Anyway, if you have that talent and you want to donate and help these kids in the Philippines, like the rest of us are, please just write to me and say, now I got an offer last night. A gentleman wrote in and said, you know, I create websites, but I don't know what the price of that was, and I don't know totally his talents and skills. And I wrote him back, said, yeah, I'm interested. So if the rest of you want to get in there and you don't have money but you have talent and skill, can spend a couple of hours on the computer and put together a website for me, I'd love that. I'd love that. And I don't want to spend your money to do that. Your money is for rice for the kids in the Philippines. And the rest of this stuff, like me, I'm a volunteer. I don't get any money. And I don't need any money. I don't have a lot of money to send and make websites. There's no overhead. This hasn't cost me a cent, folks. Well, it cost me $45 for a post office box. And, you know, I've worked with Allison all morning. It's been 5 hours. And we had to do her makeup, and we had to do her dress. And then there's one or two of you that have asked to see my jacuzzi tub that is in the jungle. So I filmed Allison today, the little Filipino girl I adopted, in the jungle. And so it's kind of cute. And the colors are just magnificent. I haven't seen it come out. I haven't put it on the computer yet because... shit, I don't know how. I have to wait for my wife to come home, put it on, and then I bring it up. But please, if any of you want to donate a website for me, I'd love it. I'd love it. And not because I don't need to have my picture on the website. That'll drive people away. You know, get some happy little children, maybe some poor children, and have the theme of what we're doing here. And that would be wonderful, because I was hoping for 300,000 hits by the end of the year. And I'll be close. I'll be right at about 295 from what I'm figuring. And that's a lot of people. And out of that, there's $5 or $10 here and there, $20. Maybe a company guy will send us, you know, I got a wonderful donation, the first big one, we call big. And big is not too hard to define in my life. And little is not too hard to define. But anyway, we got $100 from a man in Texas who was very generous. Maybe we'll see a church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints check $10,000 to the Filipino kids. That is real humanitarian aid. We don't have anyone in between. We don't have any T-shirts. We don't have anything. We're not, you know, pay me. God has revealed to me these things, and I know you want to donate. Pay me, lay me, and ail me. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth. Send money. Send websites. So if you've got ideas like that and you've got talents like that, you know, I will give you a fake phone number and I'll run down to the pay phone, drag my computer and plug it into the side of the building, and then you can tell me how to put together a website, and then we can link YouTube to the website. So I appreciate you. I thank you, and I'm going to say to you, Merry Christmas. The more we can do before Christmas, it just takes me 24 hours to put that money into the Philippines. So if you donate today, your money's gone tomorrow or the next day to the Philippines, and the bags of rice are being bought, and my man is being very, very careful. He checks everything, and he knows the bar don't do shit without receipts. I want pictures and I want receipts so I can put them up in front of you so you can say, hey, the bar's not ripping us. He's giving that money to those little kids over there. I'm going to give him another 20 bucks or whatever. So please, if you have skills to do a website, I'll take it. At this point in my life, I'll take anything. Send a penny. That's big money to me. So anyway, I appreciate you so much, and the donations that come in. And I'll have Allison's commercials up here. And now, please forgive Allison. Okay, she's turning 10 next week, January 7th, and she's asking for money for the hungry Filipino children. And she said she used to be one. And I give everyone leeway, even children. I believe in free agency. I really do. And unless somebody's hurting somebody, then to me it's a free agency. So she said, Dad, can I ask for some birthday money? I go, God, these people won't trust me. She says, no, they'll trust you. They'll just send the money to Allison. I go, God. Do what you think is right. So she asked for money for the Filipino children and said she used to be a hungry Filipino child, and she was. And she had typhoid fever, and she almost died there before I adopted her. But she puts at the end of her commercial, her own commercial, she goes, and by the way, I'm going to be 7 in January 7th, and if you want to just send me money, just put my name on it. Damn. And you know, I had to do her makeup this morning. Her mother just goes bullshit if I put any makeup on the baby. But, you know, on camera, sometimes you have to have makeup to look good because of the lighting and the way the camera picks you up. And I was putting eyeliner on her, and I stuck her in the lid of her eye. Now we got to get that sucker out of there, and we're putting Vaseline. We're putting every chemical in the house. CLR, Drano. I'm trying to get this shit off of her. And next time we finally got it off, and she said, "Well, Dad, is it okay if I do it next time?" Take the makeup. Yes, you can do it next time. So anyway, she did her makeup. She put her little dress on, and her dialect is hers. Last time she was reading from a written script that we were whispering in her ear. We had an earpiece on her, and she had her head turned so you couldn't see it, and we had a recording there. And I'll tell you, the kid is talented. She can speak and repeat as fast as you can talk. As you talk, she can speak exactly the words you're saying, and you never know that I was whispering to her in a sound system. So anyway, the ones you're going to see in the next week or two, there's none of that. She has made up her own script, and her personality is shown much more in these new videos. So if you like Allison, you know, send $10, $5, $1, $1 million. We don't care. There's no limits. No limits. You can put 50 cents in. You can put millions in. And if you like Allison and you want now, I don't want this to turn into a total fiasco. She's 10 years old, and I'm going to tell you something as a father. I believe in training kids to work. And whatever their talents are, I expect them to work. If their talents are at McDonald's, get your ass down to McDonald's and help pay for your own clothes and help pay for your own food and nice things that you want. And this she's starting to pick up as a little job. She's always wanted to be a model, and I've always wanted her to be a model, but not in Hollywood. Not in Hollywood. And so I'm sure Disney is going to see her and offer us $1 million, and I'm going to say, you know, our baby's not for sale. I'll take $2 million. She's out the door now. But anyway, you know, I don't want to be Michael Jackson's father. So if you like Allison, send the money to the Philippines. If you like her, just as a little person that's trying to get her own birthday money because her dad's so cheap. She knows. She knows. So anyway, if you want to join us sending the money, please do. Thank you so much. Bye.